Welcome back, everybody. So, what have we got today then? We got Zurich. So, I'm sure it's going to throw some sort of curveball, as it usually does, for the dailies. Start with 4 bridges. Oh, well, that's a bonus. Light at the end of the tunnel. Double the number of tunnels awarded. Start with 4 bridges. That's interesting. Right, so we know on Monday it will give another blow. There we go. I've started to work that bit out. Actually, it gives you... I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to do... Well, I suppose I could do diagonal. That's okay. Right then. Sorry, I had to cough there. Bit of clear me throat. Playing this... Well, not first thing, obviously. You can usually tell when somebody's played it, because you can work out the hours left compared to what obviously a 24 hour is. But yes, hopefully everybody's okay today. And if you're new, welcome. And if you're not new, welcome back. Oh, that was a bit of a pause, wasn't it? I think my brain cell is still a little, my single brain cell is still a little sleepy this morning. As I'm playing this, I suppose at my early morning, not really early morning as I have done in the past. But yes, if this is the first time you've watched these, and you would like to subscribe, that would be absolutely lovely. And there's more on the channel. I won't go into it, but go and have a look around and see what you might like. And there's a lot of stuff coming out in the future. There's always more mini motorways. We always like that. So what's the law of averages of these two causing me problems? It always seems to be the first ones on this that always cause you the problems. Or the first, few businesses. They're not businesses. I was call them factories, but they're not. It sort of makes sense because you're a factory person. You would be staying there, wouldn't you? You wouldn't be going in and out like, you know. I'm working. Oh, 5 minutes later. No, I'm not working. We'll go for the tunnels because we've got twice as many tunnels. I know it's just shocking that I didn't go for a roundabout. But half the time I'm all roundabouted out, if that's a word. Well, we've got... If I do that... No, I still don't like that either. We can't do that and then do that because obviously we can't join a bridge right on the end. So if that's the case, I was going to send it through these, but you know. I suppose I was being in the opinion that really that shouldn't happen. I suppose, you've got no path or sidewalk or whatever you would like to call it. I still think these dailies have improved my play throughout of the map challenges is what I call. It's not really a challenge. It's just play it and see how you go. And if you beat your score, you beat your score. You know, it's but it's definitely this isn't going to go well, is it? It's definitely improved it in a lot of ways. Right then. This is going to cause I know these are going to cause an issue, and I know I need to sort. I should have solved this before I even started, because I should have realised that this was going to be some sort of major issue. Oh, they won't give me that back to relink that back up again, will they? Till they've gone. Until they've gone. That's linked. That's not linked. So I've got a couple of. It's going to start getting busier, and at least I've broken the red and the blue out from each other. I'm not too sure whether I put it down there, but I don't really think it's going to make much of a difference. Right then. We'll take the roads. We don't really need to think about that. Don't really think there's much. I mean, I know that's now split up relatively easier. I suppose I could possibly put this down here. And do that maybe. And then if you knew, I cut off this road because if you watch it's a lot faster. It's probably about half a second to a second faster by doing that instead of this 90 degrees. But you could do that, but it looks horrendous. I don't know. There's just I suppose it'll do. As you see, that so it speeds itself up. So if you've never, if you've never played this, right, it's a lovely little casual game, and I still think it's better than Metro, and I would say by far. I don't think there's any competition between the two. I think obviously they use the Metro as a blueprint to be able to do this. You're also in only in the dailies if obviously they enable it when you get them to. You always get them two things at the start, so it could be anything. I do still think the map pool is too short, especially if you look some of the dailies that I've played. You get quite a few of them back on again, and to me, I don't think you really should. I think they should go more through the map pool. I was also going through like how I think they did. Like I cut that off. I think when it gets there, it recalculates its points where it needs to go again. I mean, that's not something that you may ever be interested in. Why how they how they coded something, sort of thing. But there's a lot of technical challenges with this game, more than what people would realise in programming terms. But anyway, I won't, as I say, being an ex-programmer, I think I always like to look at things in a different way. I was thinking, I wonder how they did that. Or, I have in the past sort of pulled pulled out Unity for an example and bashed a few ideas out and sometimes got it and then sometimes thought, I'll keep that on the back burner when I can think of it. Sometimes it's just curiosity. And then obviously if you think, I might be able to do something with that. And game development these days is not as easy as it used to be back in the 80s and 90s. It's changed far too much. I still sort of saying the time of the bedroom. That's not really any good, is it? No point doing that. The bedroom coder isn't as the things have got far too complicated these days, and I think the games have got far too complicated, and they got with some of the budgets just ridiculous. We've got a motorway. I didn't realise I had a motorway there. Now that might. I'm saying might. Now there's a couple of options here. Although it doesn't do a massive amount, and that is not for this one. There isn't a couple of options. I think I'm pretty adamant that's going to go through that mountain. And she comes. Sorry, I think it was a bit of a nursery rhyme or something that reminded me of my head there when I was at school. A long time ago, seems now one is 50-year-old. Nearly 51, not far from it. I think that might be Aaron. The thing is, if I do a motorway from there, it seems a bit like, what is the actual point? But now I've sort of cleaned that up. Maybe that's a better way. So they go this way and this way. Although I'm probably I mean, you could argue that could go that way and that could go that way. And then put the motorway on there. That might be a good idea, pigs. Shall we try that? I think we will. So what we'll do is we'll get rid of this. A lot of this game is I think, and a lot of it is the start in the sense of what I'm doing here now. Where, however this goes, see now I split them two up. Oh, God forbid if they want more, I'll have to link them up that way. But I wonder if that's better. I'm not fully convinced, but hey-oh. Don't particularly like the link like, I must admit. I could have done it, would it be better there? Oh, it might be okay there. No, maybe not. Oh, well, we do it that way. We'll leave it as is. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea, game. What have we got left? We have got our friend the one problem with a tunnel is we could do it. That's not a problem. But we can't have a tunnel on a tunnel. Now, I know that doesn't want it yet, but it unless we get something down here, it's going to scupper my plans. See, this is going to be an issue as well. That is definitely not, and I've just realised, a good idea. A bridge and roads. What have we got? Bridges and we've got two of each. Let's pause that because I'm going to have to send these two to here. On the grounds that this needs 6. And that is not enough. I can do this. So I'm halving them over there. I still don't really like that, but there's not really much I can do about that. The motorway won't go over here. It won't go over here either. It go somewhere here. We'll link that up. We really need to relink the yellow up somehow. See, now we split them 2 reds. That's a little better. That's still working. That means blue is definitely going to want a lot more. That's alright, I can link that. I mean, obviously, I'd rather motorway both of these up. Although saying that though, if it's, I'm not convinced that you really need to do it. See, now we got an issue because we've got that over there and that over there. Although I can solve it by the worst design ever. No, I can't. No, I can't. That's a major issue. The problem being is the problem. That doesn't need as many. If I can these 3, I'll have, because this is in the way, I'll have to send it through there and I'll have to go down there. I don't like it. I think it's awful. That will still service them to a degree. I can't really think of a way around it at this precise moment. Yellow is now going to cause an issue. Thank you. We'll do that to there. That will allow yellow to... We have no bridges, but we have a tunnel, so at least I'll have half and half. This is not going to go well. Now, obviously, I could have, let's so say, done this better at the start. Yeah, see, because before we've had dailies that allow these businesses to be right butted up next to each other, bar this little tab. Yeah, we know that that's an issue. So this is okay because it's got a space. This is okay because it's next to a road and it's not next to these businesses. That's probably something that I should have been aware of, and then blocking, saying no, you need space. This is the issue with this, especially when you've got, you've got ones like this. I'm going to do. Oh, that's going to go right through there. No, let's just. I mean, it's already pants, so it doesn't really make much of a difference. It's already incredibly dreadful. That's no good on there, but that will facilitate that. So that's okay, you see. So I've got 3 on there and 2 on there. I've got the 2 because that's going to take a lot longer. I think actually I might do that. Because I can always transfer them back. And the problem is I need some white ones around here to be able to relink this. Every single one of these connections has an issue. Or perhaps maybe that one. Well, it's still going through there, isn't it? Right then. Because that's a blue. I'll cut this off. Well, in fact, yeah, I'll cut that off. And I'll select that to that. Although blue's coming down here now. But I don't want that. I'm not quite sure why I did that. Why didn't I just connect it into there? Why did I connect it around? That makes no sense. You know, like here, when I come out here, why didn't I just connect it into that one? I suppose I wanted to get it away from the blue, but why did I go into what? Sometimes I don't even know myself. My brain works in mysterious ways. The problem being with this is this is going to want far too many now. Oh, that's fine. That's going to give us a... well, it has to be the motorway, doesn't it? I mean, that's a gimme. What can I solve? Or what can I mess up? Which would be the question. Now, the problem being is I don't think this motorway... I don't think this motorway will pass these. I always think it's these here that don't like. There's no point doing anything with that one. There's no point doing anything with that one because that's fine. It's the length. It's the length of the stuff that we have to go through to get. I mean, you could question about like doing these, but then again, and you could also question about doing the yellow. But I think the yellow needs to be. I think. What have we got? We got a bridge. I think if I redesign that to go to there, that'll open this. And then I redesign that to go to the yellow. The green is a joke. But I can do that to prevent it from the... And I could... If I... Like, I suppose I could do this for now. That green will pass into here and go here. It just gives it an extra possibility. But what are we actually doing? That's a good question. I still really, really want to get rid of that. And then I want to redesign that. Oh, I thought I've got. I said I had to wait, didn't I? And I'll motorway this to come down here. No, don't do that for Christ's sake. I don't even like that either. I'll just have to do it that way. And then we're waiting for the reds to get back. I think a lot of it's planning, and I haven't got my head around the planning part at this precise moment. Like I said, these blues are going to be an issue. Now the red's coming back, so we'll be fine in a minute. Although if it's going to take too long, then pips are going to... Oh, I've got one up there, though. Right, let's pause that. That should allow that to go into there. What have we got? That's going to be a bit of an issue. I'll break the yellow. So blue is now exclusively on its own. I'm going to do this. That means that's exclusively on its own. I don't need that one. Ay. That means that's dreadful, but it's going to work for now, just to allow that to... See, what that's going to do is, if this comes out here, it's going to need less roads on here, which alleviates this junction here. I don't like the junction anyway. I wish there was more reds over here, but hey. You know, say beggars can't be choosers. My apologies if these games now are a bit longer than they were when I first started. One, I like to go through my ideas, so I'm in effect talking to you as the viewer. Whether it makes sense what I'm saying is a questionable. It's questionable at best. But you know, I mean that's gone to a blue. See, I need somehow to break away the white and the that blue. I just think tunnels are going to pay more. Roll it. You watch. I've just done it wrong. The problem is a tunnel can't cross a tunnel. So there's another issue. Bridge cap. Bridge can't cross a... This is gone, so this needs... I don't really want to... I'm going to have to do something like this. Although that was dreadful. That was dreadful. Like that. That's the only way I can think of. Oh, apart from not linking that up, that would be a good idea. As long as the yellows don't go massively round there. Obviously, if I get some more yellows up here, I can ditch one of them. Now, if that just so happens to go to... Oh, well, that's fine. I can do that. I'm happy with that. I want to do something with this blue. I think what I need to do is have some sort of junction in here. Like that. But I don't think... And then I can have a motorway from there to there. That will then take out the blue, which the blue will be on its own. Yeah, so I'd have this to here. Then I'd have something to... I'm trying to work a way to split these up. But the game's not being friendly to me at all. Well, I probably didn't help myself, to be honest, but it is what it is. Right, that can be solved. I'm glad I can solve that one. Ish. Well, maybe not. Or 3, 2... Not 1. Oh, well. If I do that one, then... Well, pigs, that was not a decent line. I'll have to... Oh, well, wait a minute. We're getting Sunday in. Roundabout bridge. We need bridge. That's going to solve that one. That might actually now be enough to get rid of white on its own without having to send white around. I'm in the opinion I don't think it needs all this. I'm going to do that though. I'm going to do that. I can't get rid of that one, but at least that's 4. 4's usually enough. Still would like to get. See, that one's not even used anymore. That one is not used for anything because I could do that to that one. So that's going to have a nice curve. We still really want to get red to there, which will take out red, which and blue's then. See, blue's now on its own. That might be okay without having to. Apologies, stretching and yawning and thinking at the same time. I don't know. Where's yellow there? That makes no sense. So we don't want that to go. We'll do that. Not that it makes any difference. If you connect something that see that Hamy's got 3. It could have another one and it can have another one there. So worst scenario is we have got red going up there now. So why don't I just the one decent thing about this is I might not even need this. In fact, why don't I now I've got 3 to that. I know that was connecting that, yeah. Why don't I just dump this? Because I don't really need it anymore, do I? Where is the white going? Ah, now white, I should have reconnected to that, shouldn't I? That was a bit silly. So, if we don't need that, now yellow is connecting itself on its own, so yellow's coming down. Don't care about that one. Although saying that though, that yellow, no, that yellow will work. These 2 and these 3 should be enough to service that one. Also, if this decides to play unsupported ball, the option is to connect this one in and let it come down, or connect these 3 into here. That's a plan. That's not a plan. Although saying that though, that would be fine. Right. Issues are going to arise now. Because that's... is that potentially... it really needs a 4. Aha! That solved that problem. 4 is enough to service that. Right then. Right then. Can I get... I'm planning on putting the white to the white. In fact, I'm planning on putting more than the white to the white. Because I might as well put all the white to the white. Motorway. To that line there. Let's say to here. I suppose I could just feed it straight in, couldn't I? Okay, just chill. Just chill, mate. Chill. Right, so that goes there, that goes there, that goes there. That can go on the diagonal, although that doesn't really make much of a difference. It's awful, but it'll do for what I want. Like I said, I really want to redesign blue to come over here and blue to come. Well, blue can just connect itself into there, which means it'll send all that. It means I can get rid of this road because I'm connecting that into there. Although then I need to connect that into there. Actually, I've just had a plan. I'm going to ditch this and send that around to here. Well, that's a good idea, pigs. Now, that's not needed. That will service them, make that faster. Let's pause that then. Let's come out. Let's come round and in. No, that's not what I wanted. That's going to service that and service that one. That's not a bad connection. One could argue it's not as bad as a motorway. It's not as good as a motorway, as I don't think they're as fast as a motorway. But it does serve a purpose. Where are you going? Oh, I know where you're going. You're coming back around here because they can't connect. They don't know where to get back to home. Yeah, that's definitely got enough for that. There's no two ways about that now. I'll have just speeded that up, which means I don't really need the connection between here. I certainly don't need this one anymore. That one's a gimme. Now, there's an argument. Well, not an argument, but an idea. Green is now needs more, but how do I connect green into there when that? There we go. Now green is going to come out. I need to do this. I don't particularly like it. I wish it had it down here, but I can't do everything, as the saying goes. There could be an argument to actually split this away from that and send it into here. I mean, that is not great, like. Don't worry, you're going to get the green. Blue is now up there. Typical. What have we got? One tunnel left. Well, we could tunnel this up like so and have this connected, which frees up these, frees up the free radicals. Always makes me laugh, that free radicals. I just have the dancing there going, yeah, I'm a rad, I'm rad. Don't know why. That just sounds weird to me. That blue would be really nice to connect as well. Well, we know we can't do a motorway from there, so for now, that's scuppered our plans. We don't really need to worry about that. That's a bit busy, I suppose. Roundabout bridge. Although there is a bridge here. You see, I might even contemplate reconnecting that back again. And not having that in there. That might be a little better on the old, because it doesn't have to then go around. Pause on that. What we what we could do is do a little thing like that. I'll connect them into that just in case. But if I do that, that then is taking them away. And they've also got, it's closer to do from here to here than it is to go and get in front of this silly red. So silly red is in a silly way. Well, that's not too shabby. That's a nightmare though. That's a complete and utter nightmare. There would be an argument to separate the green and have the green come into here. But to take that out now would be questionable at best. Yeah, that's not a good colour at all. See, they would be able to take it from there, but one has no tunnels, one has no motorway. Well, I can't use it. I can't use a motorway anyway because it's a tunnel, and potentially not even enough. Although that would work. Thank you very much. You can do it. I suppose. I mean, the only option is to start it. Isn't it? Really? I mean, you want that to come from here. Oof. Oh yeah, clearly. That means I can't do it. That means end of game. The only way I could do is get red to come round here and solve this problem. But now the whoa, baby. You can go on there. You can have a hell of a lot more connections. Where is blue going? Blue is into there. Because I really want it to have green to come down to here. Take this out and green to into here. That way I could get rid of all this connection. That would just then be on its own. And then if I wanted red to have its own, it would be connected behind this one. That was my plan. But if I start doing this now, if I can solve this problem with this green, I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. I'm going to have to do that. Both greens, of course. I linked it to the wrong one. I know now. Should have linked it to this one coming up here. That way, I would have had. Mind you saying that though. I suppose if I do that, then that would have been still the same problem. We are getting it down. It is going. There is an issue there though, but that's nothing that I can't handle in some respects. Oh, am I gonna do it? I'm gonna do it. No, that's gonna be end of game. Well, there you go. Not too bad. I hope you enjoyed that, and we'll definitely see you in tomorrow's play. Bye for now.